everyone. This is David John Oates, your host for the weekly Reverse Speech Show. Broadcast still in the United States. I'm in Christmas Valley, Oregon, which is actually called the Oregon Outback. So it's very appropriate that this is where I am. And actually, in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be in the Outback. Do you know that, Jeff?
Yes, I did know that.
Yes, I know. It's a hell of a lot of fun. I have brought Jeff back as my co-host for two reasons. A, because I'm staying at his house, and he's a real good mate. And B, because he's probably the most hated guest I've ever had. So many emails, negative posts. You upset people, Jeff.
I know. It was terrible. What did I say?
I have no idea. I have no idea what you said.
I said the worst thing I think I said was I don't like some of Trump's actions. I didn't say I don't like all of them. I didn't say I hate the man. I just don't like some of what he did.
Well, people have got such narrow-minded. They think with blinders on, and their self-identity is linked with their beliefs. And if you dare attack their beliefs, you're attacking who they are. You know, and it's incredible.
Yeah. And I'm as far as I'm concerned, the jury's still out.
Right.
You know, I'll see. I'll tell you after the end of his 4 or 8 years.
Yeah. Well, that's fair enough. Gee whiz. I mean, you're allowed to not like Trump if you don't like him. I mean, sorry, I rephrase that. I stand corrected. You're allowed to disagree with some of his policies if you don't like him, but I don't know why people would call him idiot. Peace because of it.
I don't know. I don't know. I just read yesterday he's done away with the ban on elephant products, so there'll be more people out shooting elephants and selling the parts in the United States. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I never will.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. When you told me, I was horrified.
You know,
That's
right. It's terrible. I think it's the opposite direction that we should be going.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
But that's one aspect I disagree with. You know, I totally agree with him on some others, but,
Crazy world we live in.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I've upset someone from my appearance on Coast to Coast.
Oh, I know. It's because you're such a miserable SOB, aren't you?
Oh, I really am, and I have such a horrible home life. Look, we got to do a board fight. I haven't been in a decent board fight for 20 years.
Oh, yeah, that was back in the earlier days.
Yeah.
The big feud.
Yeah. This guy got all bent out of shape because I wasn't giving God the glory for reverse speech, if for a start, which is I just don't understand that thinking at all. That's just how do you even comment on that? I mean, gee whiz, I've just come out with all the spiritual side of reverse speech. I mean, how do you even comment on that criticism? It's crazy. And what was the other one? He got all bent out of shape because I didn't chastise George Neary for talking about the pendulum, which is an occultic practice.
Satanistic stuff, yeah.
Satanistic.
Yeah.
Well, I got two things to say to that. For starters, it's none of my business to say what's satanic and what's not, and certainly not while I'm on the air. And B, I don't know, the jury's out on the pendulum. It's another form of accessing the unconscious as far as I'm aware. You know more about it than I do.
Yeah, well, it works the same way as applied kinesiology, a very common practice through chiropractors and everything else. So, are you going to say the chiropractors are satanistic too?
No, of course not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Of course not. Yeah, so anyway, so we got into a board fight. It was great. If you want to go and read it, go to my Facebook page, David Oates. I think it's what's the number of my Facebook page? Number 7509, and read it. Scroll down to where are we? Scroll down to the post about here's a great little interview I did today in the Power with Daniel Brigman, and here's one of his. I'm going to read you one of his quotes. we've already established your hypocrisy on the tranquility front. Okay, well, because I basically said, I'm happy. My home life's great. Actually, we can talk a little bit about that on the tranquility front. Look, I'm not going to read the next line. It's just really, really nasty. He just says something and said that's an actor, a miserable creep, does not have peace in his life. So quit pretending you're lying to everyone. You aren't lying to yourself because you know how miserable of a human being you really are. But you have to maintain public life. That's clear. You want to know what my reply was?
I didn't read it, no.
What I replied? Lol, you are hilarious. I've been chuckling over this all afternoon. I don't know. It seems to me, this guy's a Christian, self-proclaimed Christian, yet the most judgmental man I've ever, I was going to say I've ever come across, and that's not true. I've come across a few in my time.
I could name a few right here.
You could. Yeah, but we live in such narrow-minded box thinking, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't even have an answer or response to that kind of thinking,
No answer or response to that kind of thinking. No. And then he said, your father obviously brought you up with some satanic doctrine. I think,
yeah.
My family, very well.
Yeah.
And for the record, I have a wonderful family.
No doubt.
Yeah, very blessed. Very blessed. I was lucky.
David's mom reminds me of the Queen of England. She's very proper and precise, and she's just a 100% Aussie.
Yes, he certainly is.
And your dad is just the most fantastic guy I've ever met.
Yeah.
Minister for how many years?
50 years.
50 years,
Yeah. Devoted his life to the service of God, gave me some very good foundation stones in my life. Very, very important. There's the story I recount in It's Only a Metaphor, which is out now for about 6 months. It's been out now. It's Only a Metaphor. Yeah. That is the Bible on reverse speech. It's 550 pages. If you haven't got It's Only a Metaphor, you've got to get it. It will tell you all about reverse speech. But anyway, I recount a story in It's Only a Metaphor where we walk down 9 steps. No, sorry. Let me backtrack. Dad was building a youth camp in City Road. Road, which is down the southeast. Did I ever take you to Road? I don't think I did.
No, never made it up there.
Oh. Anyway, so Dad's built a youth camp, and he's built the veranda, and there's 9 steps leading down to the ground. And I was 5 years old at the time, and I remember this just like it was yesterday. Dad said to me, "Can you jump off the top step down to the bottom step?" I looked, I'm going, "Oh, it's a long way down." And I said, "No, I can't do that." So Dad says to me, "Well, can you jump off the first step?" I said, "Oh, yeah, I can do that." Nice and easy. So I jump off the first step. And he says, "Go to the second step." And I jump off the second step, then the third step. And okay, all right. And anyway, you know the end of the story. You know where I'm going. And then before too long, I jumped off the 9th step. Mm-hmm. And the lesson of the story is no goal is insurmountable. You break it down into small steps, and just go step by step by step by step. And that's what I've done with reverse speech,
Yep.
First of all, establish what it was. That's the first step. That took, gee whiz, I don't know how long that took. Well, Greg and I wrote our first book in 87, so it didn't take us all
pretty good at that point.
Yeah, it didn't take us all that long, really. I think after we started finding reversals in normal human speech, it was pretty obvious, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, very good lessons. So I don't know if we got to. Anyway, so my mum and dad gave me wonderful, wonderful lessons, and I believe God gave me this wonderful family, wonderful grounding for the mission I'd eventually have to do in life.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And my sister is my office manager. For those who don't know, for those who do know, they're my students, of course. You'll deal with Annie all the time. She's absolutely wonderful. She started working. Well, she worked for me 20 years ago when I was in San Diego. She was And she came to live with me in San Diego for a year, and then she recently started working, a few years ago again, she started working for me again. She whipped the whole office into shape, and we're organised and ship shape, and fantastic, you know.
Yep. Brought the whole school system up to par.
Yep, she certainly has. Mm-hmm. Yes, good. Yeah.
Well, we were struggling with it all before because there was just you and me doing it.
Well, it was getting out of hand.
Yeah, and you can't do all the technical and all the schooling stuff and all the analysis and the clients. You just can't do it all. You know, it's definitely about a 4 or 5 man crew now?
Yeah, well, Annie came in full time, and now we've got Deb, because Annie handled all the homework assignments, so Deb handles all the homework. Well, I mark it. She gets it ready for us, you know. So,
right.
And then we've got our accountant, so that's Annie, Deb, the accountant, you, and of course, don't forget Naomi.
Yeah, you can count the tax man. You pay him enough.
Oh, go there. Don't even go there. I'm paying some public servant salary.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, I know. We won't even talk about that. Yes, Australia's... Anyway, yeah, I think... anyway, I don't know. We won't talk about that. That's political. What was I? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Yeah. So Annie's my office manager, and of course my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Great. We're going camping to Ayers Rock in 2 weeks. It's going to be a great little camping trip with my grandson and granddaughter. He's so excited. You know, every time I ring, Grandpa, are we still going camping? And I go, yeah, don't worry, young man.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, and then he wants his gift, of course, you know, his obligatory gift.
Oh, so, yeah. You got to bring him something from the Yanks.
Absolutely. So, and my granddaughter. So,
oh, sure. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, we got those gifts delivered by UPS, you know. So,
yeah. That's great.
Yeah, right out in the middle of nowhere where we are. So there we go. So, yeah. I was going to talk about some of the therapeutic aspects of reverse speech in today's show. So we've covered the preamble, and I've got dozens and dozens of reversals just in my regular file. So what we're going to do is we're going to open some reversals up here and start looking at the uses of reverse speech in therapy, which is 95% of all my work with reverse speech. Jeff will tell you that. What have I been doing since I've been here?
The tapes. From dawn to dusk. And beyond.
I know. Sitting at the desk.
Yeah.
Working. Yeah, that's all I do. Anyway, I love the therapeutic aspect of reverse speech. It's just the whole life set free. It's just absolutely amazing. And so we're going to go, I'm just going to go down the list here of the client's reversals. And, here's one I didn't. Okay. So this is a post-trance reversal. This is after they've been through the meta walks. Okay. So here we go.
Feels like I never need to be frightened because I can always bring my will.
Gee, I can't hear what she said forwards there. Backwards she says, all round, let's go with the positive. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Good one.
Well, it's a great reversal, isn't it? All right. Very appropriate reversal to play for the first one for the show. Positive. That's the secret of life. You know, so many people have negative blinders on, you know. See, everything is all bad. Back in my insurance days, they told a story in our training courses where they said a shoe sale was sent to the wilds of New Guinea to sell shoes. You know, he was there 2 weeks and he messaged back to the company and said, you better send me home. No one here wears shoes. Okay. So they brought him back and they sent this other shoe salesman up. 2 weeks later, he says, send me all the shoes you've got. No one wears shoes. So it's two completely different outlooks on the same situation. You know?
Sure.
So, the secret is, all round, let's go with the positive. Let's play that reversal again. Yep. Yep. A wonderful lesson in life. All round, let's go with the positive. Okay, so the next one on my list is this one. Where is it? Where are we? It's past children. Here we go. The next one on my list is this one here. Here's a man suffering from depression.
I was sitting down the other day and actually with the friend I mentioned who suffers from depression. I mean, I probably suffer from depression too, but he's been diagnosed as suffering from depression.
Right.
That's the distinction I make. And he was quite down and talking to me about it, and that just brought me way down.
As the reversal says, and God lives, he's the wisdom shepherd.
God is the wisdom shepherd.
Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful reversal. You know, reverse speech talks about God a lot.
An awful lot.
An awful lot.
Yes.
It's just a natural part of reverse speech. I'm writing a chapter in my latest book. It's entitled God Only a Metaphor. Of course, he's not, but the title gets to the power and majesty of God. But anyway, yeah, it's a common theme in reverse speech. So that's very appropriate for the second reversal on the list, isn't it? Considering someone says, I don't worship God or glorify God or whatever it is, I just talk about what the reverse will say. All right, here's someone who got food poisoning.
Anyway, I ate some biscuit one day, which I don't normally ever do, and I had, I can't, what else I had now?
And here she says, ate sickness.
Ate sickness.
Yeah.
And reverse speech will tell you about physical issues and physical problems. And not all the time, but sometimes. And they give diagnoses. And
It'll tell you if it's important.
Oh, yeah, it absolutely will. You'll get the word warning.
Yep.
I remember a couple of times I've heard emergency. That's when it gets really important.
I remember that one we found. Was that on Nelda? That we found that reversal in class. It said, warning, I'm carrying cancer.
Oh, no, that was on another lady.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Must be getting cancer. Talking about cancer, here's the next reversal on my list. Here's the forwards.
Prognosis. For this one, it's so serious that, they won't even tell me, but I looked it up on the internet a little bit. 1 to 5 years, maybe.
Right, talking about cancer. And backwards, I try to kill, I want it.
Not by the lot of money.
Yeah, that's just a really nasty reversal.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this guy is, I recognize his voice. He's unfortunately no longer with us. So,
Yeah. You can't cure something if somebody wants it.
No, you can't. Not if it's so deeply ingrained into your psyche that it's affected your physical body. It's deep. And I must admit, I have worked with cancer several times, and I must admit I have not had good success with cancer. It's been disappointing.
Well, we don't get cancer patients when they first find out either.
No,
we get them after the doctors have given up.
Yeah, we get them right at the very end.
I remember, years ago, we had that one patient, I can't remember the reversal, but it told us that the cancer would have been curable, but the damage was too much so far.
Yeah, I can't remember that was.
Yeah, that was way back, like 97, 98.
Right. It's a lot of time of the bridge since then.
Yeah.
I don't know. And here we've got a reversal that tells us how to fix this guy's problem.
And it allows me to do
this lady's problem.
and it allows me to do other things. And now that I've got this nice little balance where I work 3 days a week normally, and I have 4 days off, so I can pursue either the art or the whale watching or whatever else.
This one says, deal with sad youth.
Deal with sad youth.
Deal with sad youth. Deal with sad youth.
Very clear reversal. Very clear reversal. So, yeah, okay. All right, so that's the reverse speech giving a precise instruction and direction as to what to do and how to deal with this person's issue. And reversals will do that. That's absolutely one of the magical things about reverse speech, is that we're using the reverse speech to diagnose a problem and reverse speech to give us a solution. And that's incredible.
I know. That's one of the things that attracted me to reverse speech, was that it eliminates the incorrect opinions of doctors and psychotherapists. And
yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, okay. All right. So, next one along. Oops, I just closed it out here. Gotta scroll down to my... Oh, where are we? A deal with sad youth. Here's another instruction.
We've just got a try. We've got a seminar that people have paid us to do in November that we're going to complete.
Yes. It's Divine, I Must Serve You.
Divine, I Must Serve You.
Yep.
Divine, I must serve you. Divine, I must serve you.
Well, there we go. There it is. And anyone who really understands reverse speech knows about the incredible spiritual depth to which reverse speech goes. And on that note, we have to go to break. We'll be back right after this.
What if we already know how to prevent and to reverse every known so-called disease? What if the government is in cahoots with the allopathic system to hide this information from you to keep you weak and enslaved to their system? What if living a higher quality of life than you ever thought possible was available to you now? Well, it's true. It's easier and more cost-effective than you think, and so life-changing that your only regret will not be having done it sooner. Because you already know what the answer is. Royal Velvet Pure. You've heard Jeff talk about it. You've heard the incredible testimonies that it has scores of benefits and it works for everyone. Now you may not know this. We have partnered with Jeff to empower you, giving you an opportunity we do not give anyone else. When you buy 2 Royal Velvet Pure, we give you another one free. Want to take that first step toward freedom and positive transformation? Go to royalvelvetnow.com. Click on the rinse icon in the upper right-hand corner or call us toll-free, 1-877-488-7423.
Would you like to change your life? Maybe access your deepest potential? Do you have blocks that hold you back? Or long-term issues you haven't been able to resolve? Then Reverse Speech Session Work is for you. With Reverse Speech Session Work, your voice is recorded and then analysed for speech reversals. These reversals will give a detailed look into the unconscious mind and pinpoint precise reasons for current behavioural problems. Then following another recording, a series of metaphoric journeys into the unconscious mind are mapped out and delivered to you. These journeys will change deep unconscious structures and hence current behaviour. Change your life today. Sign up for Reverse Speech Session Work. Go to www.reversespeech.com or call 503-568-7077. Okay, we are back. If you want to call and talk to Jeff and me, the toll-free number to call is 844-769-2944. That's 844-769-2944. I've had a couple of comments already for the board fight that was raging on my Facebook page, saying he was probably a paid troll. This person says, I actually paid to attack people to make them look bad in public and to upset them, or to break their morale as an attack. Well, there you go. Maybe so. I don't know. He's just an idiot. All right. So that's Divine, I Must Serve You. Then the next reversal down. Oh, I've got so many here. Okay. This is an interesting one. This is a good mate of mine who Jeff knows well, Dolph. Remember Dolph?
Oh, yeah, Dolph, yeah.
Yeah, I say his name because his name's in reversals. So Dolph is a long-time reverse speaker. He lives in the Philippines now. He used to live in Thailand when we first met him, and here he is looking for his answers in life.
Because KLM flies Bangkok to Amsterdam, and then Amsterdam straight to Peru.
Oh, wow.
And then, so it's a direct flight. I don't have to do any stopovers or anything.
This one says, Dolph, go with the source.
Dolph, get rid of disgust.
Dolph, get rid of disgust.
Mm-hmm.
Dolph, get rid of disgust.
So that's his spirit talking to him. And reverse speech at the deepest levels is indeed the voice of the spirit speaking. And we can hear it giving us divine guidance and instructions for our lives. And Dolph, go with the source, follow your heart, tap into the source that you are seeking. So, and he's talking about going to Peru, so that's a pretty good confirmation. That's indeed what he should be doing. The toll-free number again, 844-769-2944. 844-769-2944. And talk to Jeff and me. Tell me what you think about all of this. Okay, here's the next reversal.
Spiritually, what can I say? I've got to get a true understanding on just what that means, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
It can be hard to interpret.
Yeah, it certainly can. This reversal says, first you are in a shit.
First you are in a shit.
Oh.
First you are in a shit.
Oh, my.
First you are in a shit.
Okay, I'm priming this guy's spiritually, where are you at? That was my question. And this is his answer. See again.
Spiritually, what can I say?
Well, reversal say, first you are in a shit. So that's the first thing you have to recognize, that he is in a shit spiritually. He's nowhere near where he should be. And that's going to be a very, very difficult thing for anyone, especially a self-proclaimed spiritual guy, to accept.
Yes. That's not good when you have to tell them.
No, not good at all. No, people don't react to that sort of stuff well, unfortunately. Okay, and then we've got, where are we? Next one along is a woman talking about success.
It's going to kick off quickly. We'll have some bugs to work out, but then after that, it's going to really catapult.
She's talking about her business being a success. And backwards, I go with slum.
I go with slum.
Mm-hmm.
I go with slum.
So the opposite.
I go with slum.
Slum is a metaphor. Its meaning should be pretty well self-evident, really. Poverty. So she's talking about her business being a success, but the reversal is the exact opposite. Okay, here's another one. Tell me some of the great things about your marriage.
It was just like there's a child innocence to it,
Here he says, I serve you well.
That's
a little bit unclear. But yeah, I think it's clear enough.
Yeah, no, that's pretty clear.
Okay, all right, yeah. Maybe just a little bit muffled, I thought.
Yeah,
But,
the audio's kind of poor.
yeah, that's right. That's what I'm commenting on. Okay, all right. I comment on those things when I'm marking homework, so you'll have to excuse me. That's the teacher and me coming out. So, all right, here's a long reversal.
I had a thought last night whether that was connected to my worthiness.
Right.
You know, like the value of myself. I wondered if they actually connected in somehow.
This one says, I will force some free love with our son. Wow. One was a S-U-N or S-O-N. Interesting. I'll force free love with our son. Right. And love comes up constantly in reverse speech too. Reverse speech says that the universe is built on love and created by love. And that's what we must all do. And the reversal on Jerry Falwell, the will of God's reign is love.
Yeah.
That's this one here, I'll force some free love with our son. And they say reverse speech doesn't praise and glorify God. Excuse me? Someone know what they're talking about. Here we go. Wonderful reversal. Yeah, wonderful reversal. Okay. And then the next one down. Oh, look at this. Gee whiz. Look, I swear to God, folks, these are all in order. I'm just running down the list. Okay, that's all I'm doing. So here we go.
And I said to you last time I spoke to you, I do believe the Bible says that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against rulers of darkness and wickedness in high places.
Oh, interesting forwards. I will show you this love.
I will show you this love. Oh, this love.
There we go.
It's
a bit of a B on love, but it is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go, folks. That's the answer. Right?
Yeah. That's interesting. He was talking about principalities forward. Because within us, there are kingdoms and principalities and metaphorical structures.
I work with them every single day.
Yeah.
What's it like walking in the office when I do my meta walks? Do you listen?
No, I try to go out so I don't disturb anybody, you know. Because, it's, you know, you got to be relaxed and I wouldn't say concentrating, but, you know, focused on what you're doing. It doesn't help to have background noises and.
Yeah, that is true.
Such.
Yeah, that is true. All right, okay, so, this next reversal, you know this one. Right.
But, you know, based on some of the information, I mean, you'd be amazed what happened.
This is Brandon's former boss. What was his name? Clay.
Clay.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
And he says back with Johnny Get Mad. Right.
But, you know,
hang on. Here we go. Johnny Get Mad.
Johnny Get Mad.
No.
Johnny Get Mad.
No. Very clear.
Johnny Get Mad.
Johnny is the accountant. And Johnny got mad at them for a couple of deals that he made.
I'm not surprised, but yeah.
I think you would be. So their reverse speech was able to reveal a name, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's two names, Dolph, go with the source, and Johnny Get Mad. And the reverse speech will all reveal names and towns and all sorts of wonderful stuff. Okay. Oh, look at this one. Here's the forwards. Oh.
Because that's the way I fluctuate around. This morning I was 1910. And I can go down to about 1907, at which point it starts to go back up again, which is what is so frustrating.
This says, made the muck-up, we want it.
Made the muck-up, we want it.
Ooh.
Oh,
nasty.
The
reversal even sounds nasty, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's not good.
No, unfortunately, it's a common theme in reverse speech work with therapy is that a lot of our problems and patterns, we make them up ourselves and we want them. We stick to them, you know. They define our identity. If we were to lose them, we would lose who we are. And
I think that's part of learning lessons. In life, we're here to learn lessons. Reverse speech is very clear about that.
Very clear, yes.
Right, and we set up those things in the physical world to learn our lessons.
Yes, we do.
The advantage of reverse speech is you don't have to physically go through the motions to learn your lesson.
Right.
If you follow your speech reversals and take its advice, you can skip all that trouble.
You certainly can. But yeah, reverse speech, the word lesson is a common theme in reverse speech.
Oh, yeah.
Life is a series of lessons. And we create our life circumstances through synchronicity to bring us these lessons.
Yeah.
Okay? Yep. That's what reverse speech teaches. So if you love reverse speech, you need to embrace the lessons that reverse speech gives us. And many people don't want to do that. All right, here's another one. Oh, the same type of theme.
So here again, another core belief. I can't do chemistry.
Make her feel broke.
Nice to feel broke. Nice to feel broke.
Yeah.
Well,
you
don't hear that?
Yeah, I hear that, but what was the forward? She says she can't do what? Chemistry?
Chemistry. I don't know what she means by that.
So here again, another core belief. I can't do chemistry.
Oh, maybe she's studying chemistry at school or something, you know.
Yeah.
But make her feel broke, make her feel worthless, inadequate, nothing to offer, you know.
Right.
So here's that reverse.
No emotional money.
Right. Exactly right. And she's creating it. She's making it. Make her feel broke.
Yep.
So here it is again.
Nice to feel broke. Nice to feel broke.
Yeah, there it is.
Nice to feel broke.
All right, okay. And then the next one along, and all I'm doing is straight down the list. This is another one.
And I was just really surprised where that came from and that I even allowed him to even get back into my head like that. I was shocked.
Oh, yeah, she's talking about an abusive relationship, and she allowed him to get back into her head. She was shocked that she did that. But Baptist says, make him abuse me.
Make him abuse me.
Make him abuse me.
There it is.
Make him abuse me.
We create and bring to us everything that happens in our life. And that is the first lesson that anyone must learn on the spiritual path. It's the easiest lesson to learn, but it's the hardest one. The hardest one of all to learn. Okay, here's the next one.
Well, if it escalates too much, then it brings on a schizophrenia, and I can't do much about it because everything's so irrational.
And it says Mummy's mark on it?
Mummy's mark on it.
Yeah.
Mummy's mark on it.
Wow.
Mummy's mark on it.
So,
that gets into the oral tradition of reverse speech.
Oh, right. Yes, it does. Yeah.
The marks passed down from mommy.
From generation to generation. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, and reverse speech talks about curses. And curses described as those marks that are handed down father to child to child.
Yeah.
Family, generational.
Just as it says in the Bible, the sins of the father and mother will be handed down to the son and the daughter. So
reverse speech totally describes that process taking place.
Absolutely.
Absolutely validates that. Yep. All right. So next one down the list is this one here.
The pinnacle. But, if somebody comes to me and say, hey, I would like to have, an animation done, I say, all right, so, I'm a little bit, greedy person.
This one says, my worst error is a Latin shame.
My worst error is a Latin shame.
Oh, yeah.
My worst error is a Latin shame.
Very clear.
My worst error is a Latin shame.
Very easy to interpret, too. A Latin magical chain to create wonders. My worst error is a Latin shame. He's ashamed of what he can do. He's ashamed of the magic that he can create. He's ashamed of his own abilities. And that's his worst error. How long would it take regular therapy to get down to that? Shame of who you are. I mean, gee whiz.
Yeah. That's
pretty amazing the way it.
It's definitely a shortcut.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. All right, here we have the next one.
Well, this guy is doing a wonderful, wonderful job.
Backwards, no wolf and no winner.
No wolf and no winner.
Wow, that's clear.
No wolf and no winner.
Wow.
No wolf and no winner.
That seems to contradict this guy's doing a wonderful, wonderful job, doesn't it?
Yes, it sure does.
No wolf and no winner.
Yeah. No wolf is really bad.
That's not good at all. Okay. Next one along. This is a great one. This is our good mate Ralph. And he's talking about, about where we go when we die. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happens when you pass. You know, I've had out-of-body experiences at Monroe Institute. I've been there a few times.
And he says, now be friend with delicious whirlwind.
Now be sure in the videos to storm.
Now be sure in the videos to storm.
Well, it could be I'll be friend with delicious whirlwind. Hang on, let's play it again.
Now be sure in the videos to storm.
Now be sure
now.
I think it's now.
Now be sure in the
is.
videos to storm.
So, we pass the whirlwind. Our energy becomes part of the energy field that pervades everything. I mean, the verse describes God as a living force, and this living force of love pervades the universe, and it uses the whirlwind to create, to manifest, to touch, to heal. And when we die, we pass into this delicious whirlwind, a wonderful existence. Does that You agree with that, don't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's interesting how reverse speech describes it.
Yeah,
delicious whirlwind.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, all the students out there, who are you listening to? I'm writing my latest book. It's called The Still Small Voice. It's all about the spiritual aspects of reverse speech. And I want all of you to get a friend and talk about God. I want you to talk about God and how do we connect to God's power, okay? I want to publish those findings in my book, okay? So that's your project, all right? The students, okay? You'll be contributing to the overall advancement of reverse speech. All right, here's the next reversal along. So what did you think of all? Jeez.
Very interesting. I guess the ones that stuck in my mind was the far sin.
This one says how Mummy cuts us now.
Mummy cuts us now.
Ooh.
In my mind.
Oh, what happened then? Do that again.
Mummy cuts us now. Mummy cuts us now.
Wow.
Mummy cuts us now.
Yeah, that's childhood stuff. Living into the present tense that cuts us now. This is have to find out relationship with Mum, but this is Mum's influence affecting present tense life. Quite amazing stuff. Okay, how reverse speech just cuts through it all, you know. It's just really quite amazing. Okay, here we have another one.
All I know is that after I had that session with you on self-confidence, I just, it was remarkable.
Oh wow, the reversal. Overcome and do it.
Overcome, do it.
Wow. So listen to the folds again, folks.
All I know is that after I had that session with you on self-confidence, I just, it was remarkable.
Overcome and do it.
Overcome, do it.
Wow.
Overcome, do it.
Wow.
Overcome, do it.
Very congruent reversal. Is will overcome and she will do it. She says do it twice, so that adds emphasis to what she's saying forwards. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the things about reverse speech. When you find in reverse something that says do it, you know that's going to be done.
You must, yes.
Yeah, and if it says this will happen, you can bet your last dollar it will.
Yeah, you
right? Reverse speech doesn't miss words. You hear people say all day long, I will get to it, I will do that. They never do. But when Reverse Beat says it, you can bet on it.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Absolutely. All right, here's the next reversal down the list.
And I think if I do that, more energy will flow in. I think it's also...
This is Petter Wolf.
Petter Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Petter Wolf.
Wow.
Petter Wolf.
Yeah, that's a congruent too. More energy will flow in. Petter Wolf. Connect to your wolf. Touch your wolf. Common metaphor wolf is probably as common as soul. With soul being slightly more common than wolf, but wolf is very, very common. I'll hear it virtually every tape I do. So here we have someone in the session talking about some photographs he took. He's going to give them to me.
I want to do them better, and they were just print.
Well, that's what I was hoping to grab one.
Yeah, well, actually, I have it there. I'll give it to you. And
some people can't hear this reversal, and I don't know why. To me, it's as clear as day. Pleased to be your friend.
Pleased to be your friend. Pleased to be your friend.
Can you hear that?
Pleased to be your friend.
So I don't know why no one would hear.
It's just extremely deep voice.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. All right, maybe that's what it is. Calling number 844-769-2944. 844-769-2944. All right, here we have the next reversal.
Have you heard of Zero Limits, the book on Zero Limits? Oh, it's supposed to be a real good healing book.
This one says, send the worries, love.
Send the worries, love.
Wow.
Send the worries, love. Send the worries, love.
Oh, I see. Send your worries, love. Send the worries, love. Yeah. There we go. Love again. Love again. Love's the key. Send your worries, love. Let me play that reversal again.
Send the worries, love. Send the worries, love.
The worries, love.
Send the worries, love.
Wow. Okay, all right. We're going to have an interesting chapter in my book on how the universe works. And it all boils down to hate, doesn't it, Jeff? I'm joking, folks. Don't send me emails. It's a joke. I understand my sense of humor.
I was thinking there was somebody on the news a couple of weeks back. They had gotten a death or something that they said, and I was like, just one? How many times have we woke up and there's a dozen on the phone?
Do you know I've got them all in my computer? I'm going to post them one day. There's probably about 100 pages of them.
Yeah.
They're all on my computer.
Yeah. To hear this person was all upset over one death threat.
All right, here we have another one.
Well, no, I am. I'm down to doing the last picture in my paintings for the book.
Oh, wow. This is Ship Sail.
Ship Sail. Ship Sail.
Is it sail or
Ship Sail?
Oh, yeah, that's sail. Ship sail.
Ship sail, yeah.
Yeah, he's moving out there. Ship, common metaphor in reverse speech. It's we are the ship traveling the oceans of life. Okay? All right. Here we have another reversal.
So there's no cause or event in your life. You can say this is what's causing that, or thoughts that run through your mind.
I don't have a specific pattern of thought, David, behind that. It's more a feeling, and a visual image of it. I don't quite get a relevance or a connection with, when I was whatever age this happened. And
this one says the bad orphan.
About
Yeah. See, I'm asking, is there any event that you can put your finger on that's caused this problem? It says, no, I don't have any connection with that. But backwards it says the bad orphan. And play this lady girl, she goes, oh my. She remembers when her mum and dad were fighting. She ran into the room, tried to break him up. They told him to get out. Then Dad died of a heart attack the next day, and she had always blamed herself for that heart attack in battle. And on that note, we'll go to a break. About more of this on therapy with Jeff Toth, the most hated I've ever had. Would you like to change your life? Maybe access your deepest potential? Do you have blocks that hold you back, or long-term issues you haven't been able to resolve? Then Reverse Speech Session Work is for you. With Reverse Speech Session Work, your voice is recorded and then analysed for speech reversals. These reversals will give a detailed look into the unconscious mind and pinpoint precise reasons for current behavioural problems. Then following another recording, a series of metaphoric journeys into the unconscious mind are mapped out and delivered to you. These journeys will change deep unconscious structures and hence current behaviour. Change your life today. Sign up for Reverse Speech Session Work. Go to www.reversespeech.com or call 503-568-7077.
Known worldwide as the most consistently fascinating, informative, and unique program on radio, the Jeff Rense program can be yours to listen to anytime, anywhere, whenever you want to hear it. For pennies a day, our subscribers can download any of Jeff's thousands of programs featuring a treasury of newsmakers, researchers, eyewitnesses, and incredible subjects, all in MP3 commercial-free, crystal-clear 56-bit digital sound, and take these often unforgettable programs with them wherever they go. As a subscriber, you can also listen live at airtime, online, anywhere in the world, or browse through our archives of over 6,000 hours of legendary broadcasts. Subscribe now by taking the link at the top of Rense.com and enrich your mind with the most unique panorama of vital information and the best independent, honest journalism in radio. Look for the Subscribe Now link on Rense.com and give yourself the knowledge you need for these unprecedented times. You're listening to the Rense Radio Network, nationwide and worldwide on the net and at Rense.com.
Oxygen. It's nature's oldest therapy and plays an essential role in destroying viruses, bacteria, mold, yeast, and fungus, and keeping the human body healthy and strong. Now, you can give your body and your immune system a mega boost of disease-fighting oxygen with all-natural Oxy-C. With so many people now leading a sedentary indoor lifestyle, most are in a chronic state of oxygen deprivation, which sets up a perfect environment for disease, general fatigue, and a host of other symptoms. Oxy-C is yours in simple, convenient capsules. Nothing to mix, nothing to hassle with. Take it with juice or water anytime. Feel a cold or flu approaching? Have no energy or spark anymore? Try all-natural Oxy-C and prepare to be amazed. Oxy-C is only available from New Earth Health Solutions at Rense.com. Look for the New Earth banner at Rense.com.
Are you prepared for the future? Do you know how to navigate past the upcoming dangers before it's too late and seize budding opportunities before others do? Forecasting worldwide since 1980, Gerald Celente, publisher of the Trends Journal, provides timely and accurate trend forecasts that have earned him the reputation as the most trusted name in trends. The proof is in the hundreds of accurate forecasts Celente has made over the past 30 years. The 1987 stock market crash, the clean food trend, the dot-com bust. The Trends Journal alerts subscribers to early, subtle signs of crucial trends that will shape our future. It allows readers to anticipate change, recognize the implications, and take proactive strategies. Put your money where your mind is with Gerald Celente's brilliant and indispensable Trends Journal. Go to trendsjournal.com or call 845-331-3500. That's 845-331-3500.
Known worldwide as the most consistently fascinating, informative, and unique program on radio, the Jeff Rense program can be yours to listen to anytime, anywhere, whenever you want to hear it. For pennies a day, our subscribers can download any of Jeff's thousands of programs featuring a treasury of newsmakers, researchers, eyewitnesses, and incredible subjects, all in MP3 commercial-free, crystal-clear 56-bit digital sound, and take these often unforgettable programs with them wherever they go. As a subscriber, you can also listen live at airtime, online, anywhere in the world, or browse through our archives of over 6,000 hours of legendary broadcasts. Subscribe now by taking the link at the top of Rense.com and enrich your mind with the most unique panorama of vital information and the best independent, honest journalism in radio. Look for the Subscribe Now link on Rense.com and give yourself the knowledge you need for these unprecedented times.
You've heard the ads on this radio station about Royal Velvet. You know you want and need the benefits that Royal Velvet offers, but you haven't gone to the website RoyalVelvetNow.com. You've procrastinated. You haven't started your journey towards dramatic improvements in that vim, vigor, and energy you've always wanted. Reward yourself. You deserve it. No, really. All you have to do is go to RoyalVelvetNow.com, click on the rinse icon in the upper right-hand corner, and order a couple bottles of Royal Velvet, which is a month's supply, and you're on your way to experiencing the most life-changing product in the world. Oh, by the way, to experience just how powerful Royal Velvet is, do what thousands of our clients have done. Stop taking all your supplements and just take Royal Velvet. Do it for a month. You will feel better, look better, and be dramatically better. And besides being blown away by the results, you'll also be ecstatic over the huge amount of money you saved. There are 1,440 minutes in a day. It takes less than 5 minutes to place an order at RoyalVelvetNow.com. Go there now. Your life will never be the same.
Scientists in England have succeeded in stabilizing the time-honored substance in garlic that destroys harmful bacteria, viruses, molds, yeast, and fungus. This all-natural microbe killer is called Allicin C, and it's now available to you in 100% vegetarian capsules only on the New Earth page at Rense.com. This powerful broad-spectrum antimicrobial agent is harmless to friendly bacteria and has been concentrated to equal an astonishing 35 cloves of garlic in each vegetarian.
Speech show. My name is David John Oates. I'm your host, and co-host with me today is Reverse Vice President Jeffrey Toth. Hello, Jeff.
Hi, David. Glad to be back.
Yeah, I've been with you for 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
it's been a good trip this time. It seems like it's been substantive. Like other times, I've just flown in and flown out again. You know. But,
well, yeah, pretty much that, and plus in between we were doing lectures and trips and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this time it's just been one big party.
It has. Yes, I know. People are cute. There was someone a while back. What they say? Oh yeah, I took the class, and it was obviously I was on a hangover from mind-altering drugs. And what else?
You were hungover from drinking so much.
That's right, drinking so much.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't touched a drop of alcohol since I don't know when.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I had any alcohol either.
No, much to my detractors' distaste, I live a pretty clean life. Next training class starts on April the 21st. We only have 2 seats left. Okay.
Right.
So, it was full, but we had a couple of students pull out. So that leaves us with 2 seats. So if you want to sign up for the class, you better contact me pretty fast. Go to reversespeech.com and click on the training course link, and you will see a link to sign up for the class. The next class after this will be in November, and the price will go up from what it is now. So this is the last time you can catch the training class at this price. It's going to go up in November. It just costs of running the business. It's just go up all the time. And unfortunately, we just got to increase the fees accordingly. So there we go. All right. So we are looking at, where are we? Reversals on therapy. And just played the one, where is it? What's the one I just played? The Bad Orphan. Okay, so here's the next one down the list.
I'm probably a lot more appeasing. Like sometimes I'm not really that interested, and I'll tell David now I'm not interested.
The Bad Orphan want. Oh no, The Bad Wolf Wanted. Wow. Wow. See, that's just another example of how we want to have these negative patterns. That's why they're still there. Can't let them go because unconsciously want to go. And you've got to change an unconscious belief if you're going to change the pattern.
That's right.
Well,
change the picture, change the behavior.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And then we have, don't know what this reversal means, but I'll play it.
One was farm alone, so I'd have to go out,
Oh, this is probably a straightforward first level reversal. I'm on the farm alone, the house small enough.
The house small enough.
Oh, yeah.
The house small enough.
That's first level.
The house small enough.
I'm talking about living on a half farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere. I remember this guy. So, by first level, I mean it's conscious. Reverse speech comes from many different levels of the human mind. We classify them into 3 different levels, or 3 levels is not enough. All right, here's the next reversal.
It's a bit harder at this time of the year to be sort of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Oh, sure, because you got your dreary winter weather. This one says, the lost never see the master.
The lost never see the master.
Huh.
The lost never see the master.
The loss has been unclear.
The lost never see the master.
I think it's there. Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah. Well, let's start with a fact, isn't it? Straightforward biblical theology.
Kind of muffled audio.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Yeah. And I haven't vetted these before I played them, folks. I'm just going down the list here, So, here we have the next one along.
And with a pain in your forearm, what is that down? What, muscular or bones or?
Well, it's in the muscles, and basically, if I push around, it hurts, and if I don't push around in it, it doesn't hurt.
This is an amazing reversal. The sadness will summon this.
The sadness will summon this.
The sadness will summon this.
This is his.
The sadness will summon this.
Sadness creating muscle pain. So in order to heal the muscle pain, we're going to deal with sadness. Okay?
Sure.
This is where reverse speech very adequately gets down to the source of our problems and issues. Okay? So next one down the track is this one here.
Do you feel that way consciously?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, so why would the unconscious feel that way?
I don't know. It's I can, as you asked that question, I went back to my head when it took me back to 1996.
She says the shock's a surrogate.
No shock, I told you.
Wow.
No shock, I told you.
You know what, reverse?
No shock, I told you.
Reverse speech talks about surrogates. It's actually it's a word I've heard enough times. And I worked with surrogates. And this thing of the shock's a surrogate, which means that she is experiencing something else's shock. She's connected to someone else and experiencing their pain as a surrogate. I guess that's how I would
well, that makes sense, sure. And maybe she's very empathetic.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. I know who the lady is. She is empathetic.
Yeah, sure.
And I've actually worked on family members through my client. My client's a mum, and I've worked on the child through family members. And so that's
yeah. Well, and sometimes you got to work on the parents to fix the child.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, indeed. Because, like it or not, a lot of our child's problems are because of us. Okay? All right, here's a biblical truth in this reversal.
I've been doing hypnotherapy and regression on other people in the past, and to actually have it done, it's really nice. And I'm so susceptible to.
This one says, the sun lives in my heart.
The sun lives in my heart.
Wow.
The sun lives in my heart.
Got this nice melodic sound to it.
The sun lives in my heart.
Yeah.
Wonderful reversal. Beautiful. Nice melodic sing-song tone. Okay, all right. So next one down the track. Here we got this one.
Being able to use it to some sort of advantage, whether to my own or to other people's. Be financially secure, so that anything I need to do in my life, any family that I have later on.
This one simply says, this is therapy.
Therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Don't need to.
Well, it's the subconscious recognizing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What you're doing is actual therapy.
You're actually right. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely. All right, this next reversal references another theme in reverse speech that I don't fully understand yet, and that's karma. So let's just play the forwards.
But no, I've never been in a position where I've got all of this stuff and almost had no money, so that's why it sort of did stress me out a bit. But I'm cool now, man. I know I can do this and I'll do it. So
okay, who'd want to believe the karma?
Who'd want to do my karma?
Oh, yeah.
Who'd want to do my karma?
Yep.
Who'd want to do my karma?
Okay, look, this is a really confused issue in my mind. Reverse speech talks about karma. It's actually a theme in karma is a common word, okay? But, see, reverse speech says not to go back to past lives, okay? It says that quite clearly many, many times. It's forbidden. Records are sealed. So is the karma past life or is it present life? My own personal approach is it's karma you build up in this life. That's my personal approach. But I'm open to being wrong.
Yeah, because we don't have anything that definitively says one way or the other.
No, we don't.
But we do have reversals that say things like warning, don't go there.
Yes,
when we're talking about reverse or past lives.
Yes, we do.
So.
Yes. So the karma issue remains a mystery until we've got some reversals that tell us exactly what it is. And, look, I should say this to folks. I don't make statements unless I've got it in a reversal. I just don't. I don't know anything. Reverse speech does. And so everything I say is because I've found it in a reversal somewhere. Okay? And after 35 years of doing this, believe me, I have a lot of reversals. A lot of them. One day they're going to go through them all, That'll be interesting. All right, so this is therapy. Who'd want to believe the karma? Here's another one.
So lifetime after lifetime goes on and on and on, accumulate so much of this, and then that final lifetime when you have to take that restful, peaceful. Yeah.
I tell you what, Jeff, synchronicity is guiding this show today. We just talked about reincarnation and what's the next one I play.
Yeah.
Will my soul laugh ever?
Will my soul laugh ever?
Wow.
You must hold off.
Gee whiz, that's a cry.
You must hold off.
Oh, he's crying. He's crying. He's in pain, and he's putting the metaphor of past lifetime to describe that pain. But in order to fix it, you don't go back to past lifetimes. You've got to deal with the pain his soul is carrying around in this present lifetime. At least that is what my approach would be. But I would also wait to see what the verse will tell me when I do the pre-trance tape. Can't say too much, can I? All right, so where's the next one along? Okay, here's another one.
And I said, well, you can't. Why don't you just get it for yourself at least while it's on offer? Well, she hasn't, and that speaks volumes to me because it's like, well, why on earth wouldn't she? You know, that's ridiculous.
Right. This one says, yeah, she looks hurt now.
Yeah, she looks hurt now.
Wow, that's clear.
Yeah, she looks hurt now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she looks hurt now.
She's talking about some Fords, isn't she? What's the Fords again on this? I want to play the Fords again.
Yeah, well, you can't. Why don't you just get it for yourself at least while it's on offer? Well, she hasn't, and that speaks volumes to me.
Yeah, she's talking about someone else. Yeah, she looks hurt now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's just her observation of someone in her life. These have all been pretty good, really, haven't they, Jeff, in terms of clarity? There hasn't been too many bad ones. Yeah. Here's the next one.
That sounds very deep and very truthful.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. No worries.
This one says, you got nothing.
Okay.
You get nothing.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
You get nothing.
Oh, this is her spirit mocking me. Or one part of her brain mocking me, not the spirit, but one part of her, the saboteur, is what I call the saboteur. I have to write a chapter on the saboteur in my latest book too. Don't know how much. I want to publish the moon landing in my latest book, but it seems out of context with the theme of the book, and I don't know. I want to write it. I want to get it in. I want to get my moon landing reversals published. Maybe I can put it in as an appendix. Maybe I can do that. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Okay, here we have this reversal. This is a bit of a funny one.
Right.
You find that nowadays, if I sleep too much, not to that same extent, but I mean, you know, have dreams and, no.
You must have a condom on.
You must have a condom on.
You must have a condom on. Know what that means. I have no idea. But
Is it physical or metaphorical?
Oh, it's metaphorical. Obviously, I know this guy. Believe me. Yeah, it's metaphorical. I'll do it again. Forwards.
Right.
I even find that nowadays, if I sleep too much, not to that same extent, but I mean, you know, have weird dreams and, no.
You must have a condom on.
Huh.
Have a condom on.
He's protecting himself somehow. Weird dreams, he's not connecting to the unconscious. It's some sort of protection. Who the hell knows? I want to do another take.
Sure.
That's not one I could interpret very easily at the top of my head. All right, so where's our next one here? Here we go.
Definitely just pray and fast. As you know, I'm a Christian, and that's what I believe in the Bible. You know, we have to pray, have to fast these things through. If Jesus is the Son of God, which he is, and I believe he is, and he was praying.
Oh, look at this reversal. Your faith won't seal that.
Your faith won't seal that.
Whoa. Oh, not good. Oh, dear me. You know what? I found a reversal once on a guy, and I deleted it from the transcript, and part of me regrets doing that. I don't do that anymore, but he was a very strong fundamentalist Christian. And the reversal basically said that he was not serving God. He was serving himself. I can't remember what the reversal was now, but it was a real damnation of his faith. And I deleted it from the transcript. Anyway, a year later, this guy's arrested for fraud. Millions of dollars of fraud. So, it was in his reversals. I shouldn't have deleted it. But I did. Anyway.
I remember that minister that came in. You were actually doing session work in my trailers that day. My fifth wheel trailer, and that minister.
I remember the trailer, yeah.
Yeah, the fifth wheel trailer.
Oh, I remember that guy, yeah.
Yeah, his reversal said he couldn't be further from God than he was, and
I remember.
And he got so mad he blew up and left, angry. But 2 years later he came back, said he was ready to hear it.
Yeah.
It's
the truth of reverse speech is not pretty sometimes, folks. You're going to have a strong stomach if you're ready for it. I'm going to start my new training class on April 21st with a very strong warning. Leave all your belief systems at the door, okay? About to be challenged. Everything you've thought is true, you believe is true, leave them all at the door, because not only could they not be true, but even if they are, they're going to affect your analysis. They're going to affect your impartiality. What I teach is impartiality and neutrality. That's the core lessons I teach.
Yeah. You got to be neutral, because otherwise the reversals can affect you.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
Other people's reversals.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so there we go. Your faith won't seal that. So, all right. So next one down. This is an interesting one.
Filled that up, but it's double tough because I'm traveling abroad. I've chosen to live outside America. Anyway, I'm still relying on him to help me.
And he's talking about anger issues, actually. And backwards he says, a crime with our Father.
A crime with our Father. A crime with our Father.
Very clear.
A crime with our Father.
So that pinpoints anger issues back to his Father. And so that's what we have to work on.
It's okay.
Yeah. All right, was that for us?
Yeah, FedEx.
That's probably my get now. All right, we just saw a FedEx. Look, we live right out in the middle of nowhere here, and whenever there's a car on the road, it's a big event. And we just saw the FedEx truck go past.
Yeah, it's because we're still living in horse and buggies here.
Yeah, they're going to get the phone out of you.
Yeah. Internet would be nice.
Yeah, I had to do a hardline call for the Coast to Coast show. They wanted a landline. And blow, we couldn't find anyone with a landline anywhere around here.
No, nobody I know has a landline. Had to rent a motel room to get a landline.
Yeah, we had to go and rent a hotel room to do the Coast to Coast show. Anyway, we got the show out. That's good. So, all right, here we have a next reversal.
So my mission in life was to get so fucked up I could say I can't cope.
And backwards he says, angry soul.
Angry soul. Angry soul. Angry soul.
Speaks for itself, doesn't it? Angry soul. Yes, indeed. And then the next one down. I'll play this one. This is a really deep reverse speech theory, so it may. We're just about to go to a break. I'll play it, and Jeff and I will talk about it when we get back from the break.
Yeah, perhaps the lost soul of wisdom seems to make a bit of sense.
Right. So it's talking about the soul, and backwards reversal is beyond its mess, it seals the law solid.
Beyond its mess, the law solid.
And again.
Beyond its mess, the law solid.
And again.
Beyond its mess, the law solid.
And that reversal really gets down to the real gut level of what reverse speech is all about, doesn't it, Jeff?
Yes, it does. It gets right into what creates the physical world before our eyes.
Yes, it does. You hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah.
Speech says that we create and manifest from the soul, and we create our life based on a series of laws that we live by. Now, we've seen some of these laws in our show today. I
can't think of one.
Off of my head, I can't think of one. Okay,
Yeah.
but we've talked about behavioural patterns. Where are we? I go is slum.
Yeah.
Made the muck up. We want it. Make her feel broke.
Those are the laws.
The bad wolf wanted. They are the laws. And we hear the laws in reverse speech. And beyond the mess of the soul, we create the laws and manifest in the physical realm. Don't touch that keyboard, folks. We'll be back for the last half hour right after this.
What if we already know how to prevent and to reverse every known so-called disease? What if the government is in cahoots with the allopathic system to hide this information from you to keep you weak and enslaved to their system? What if living a higher quality of life than you ever thought possible was available to you now? Well, it's true. It's easier and more cost-effective than you think, and so life-changing that your only regret will not be having done it sooner. Because you already know what the answer is. Royal Velvet Pure. You've heard Jeff talk about it. You've heard the incredible testimonies that it has scores of benefits and it works for everyone. Now you may not know this. We have partnered with Jeff to empower you, giving you an opportunity we do not give anyone else. When you buy 2 Royal Velvet Pure, we give you another one free. Want to take that first step toward freedom and positive transformation? Go to royalvelvetnow.com. Click on the rinse icon in the upper right-hand corner or call us toll-free, 1-877-488-7423.
Would you like to change your life? Maybe access your deepest potential? Do you have blocks that hold you back? Or long-term issues you haven't been able to resolve? Then Reverse Speech Session Work is for you. With Reverse Speech Session Work, your voice is recorded and then analysed for speech reversals. These reversals will give a detailed look into the unconscious mind and pinpoint precise reasons for current behavioural problems. Then following another recording, a series of metaphoric journeys into the unconscious mind are mapped out and delivered to you. These journeys will change deep unconscious structures and hence current behaviour. Change your life today. Sign up for Reverse Speech Session Work. Go to www.reversespeech.com or call 503-568-7077. And we are back for our final segment of this week's DGO show. It's gone quick today, hasn't it, Jeff?
Yes, it's been really good.
Yeah. Good show. All right, here is the next reversal on my list. Here's the forwards.
And the kidney weakness, like she's got the weakness that shows in her eyes around the kidney.
She's talking about the problem with the daughter. Backwards, deal with it.
Deal with it.
Yep.
Deal with it.
That's an instruction from her unconscious telling her to deal with this issue, okay? Deal with it. It's important, okay? Oh, see if you know who this person is, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's me.
Wait. It's to come back to stay any length of time, yeah.
Is this one of my bad ones?
No, this is a good one. You talk about coming to Australia to live.
Oh, yeah.
The feeling answers, God make it certain.
Ja, die eerste schijf make it certain.
Ja, die eerste schijf make it certain. Ja, die catch this guy mixed
Yeah, that reversal and one other is what made me decide to go to Australia.
Oh, really?
The other one said, go where the sun shines.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
And that's not Oregon.
No, it's not Oregon. It's certainly Australia. Yeah. Okay, here's someone talking about me, actually, and developing all the categories and structures for reverse speech.
You've just learned from reverse speech that there's different categories, and when we said before that, you said that if you take a cursory glance and otherwise it's just your own stuff, I realised it was all...
And here he says, God's nourished his soul.
To make it up.
Okay, here we go.
God's nourished his soul.
God's nourished his soul.
Yep.
God's nourished his soul.
Talking about me. Nice reverse. Yeah, I feel that way too, actually. Yep, with all the crap I've been through over the years, still come out shining. All right, who's the next one? We have, here's an instruction. Keeping it back.
Yeah. But I don't know how to get rid of that,
Tough one.
It's really tough. It's like this. It's like having a security blanket.
This one says, have a new egg in the hand.
Have a new egg in the hand?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Egg in the hand?
Very clear.
Have a new egg in the hand.
This is her spirit talking to her, giving her instructions. A new beginning, a new start. Be open. Hold it in your hand. Be open to the possibilities of something new coming. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And in the meta walk, I would actually probably tell her to hold a new egg. A brand new egg in her hand. And that's what I do on my own meta walks. I do what the reversals tell me to do. Okay. All right. So here's the next one. This is an interesting one.
If he expresses his point of view quite vividly or violently, then it actually comes back on him, and I show him unconditional love, and he actually learns from his mistakes.
This one says, heal the love while you're living.
Heal the love while you're living.
Heal the love while you're living. Heal the love while you're living.
There's that theme of love again.
Yeah.
Heal the love while you're living. There's a story behind this. 2 weeks after we made this recording, they had a huge big fight. The wife got a knife and stabbed herself in the chest. Have I ever told you this story?
Oh, yeah, I remember now. That was terrible.
Stabbed her. She lived. But, talk about emotional blackmail, whatever it is. I don't know what. That's probably a bit of an insensitive comment.
Yeah. But that's the instruction is, it's telling you have to take care of these issues while you're living.
That's right.
You can't take care of them after you died.
That's exactly right. You've only got, you only got one go around. That's going to upset some people who believe you got more than that. But anyway,
Well, I believe in reincarnation.
Yeah.
But that's not an excuse to not do your lessons while you're here.
Exactly right.
And you can't look back either, because that's sealed.
No.
And it's not good for you either. So you have to take care of it this time.
Yeah.
And live like this is your only day to be alive.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, absolutely agree with that. All right, here's another one.
To be able to pursue a professional degree.
Here, little shepherd, always search.
Here, little shepherd, always search.
Wow.
Here, little shepherd, always
Oh, hang on.
There's something else in there.
It is. It's heal the little shepherd, always search. Heal the little shepherd, always search.
Little shepherd, yeah.
Here, little shepherd, always search. Here, little shepherd,
Yeah,
always
there's
search.
the there, quick.
Yeah.
Here, little shepherd, always search.
Yeah, nice instruction in life, isn't it? The shepherd is...
That's funny. So many people are afraid of what their reversals will be, and they don't want to know and all that kind of stuff. But it's such a healing.
Yeah.
Even if you get a bad reversal, right?
Yeah.
You've been given a gift. It's a gift.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So there's no question what I need to work on.
Yeah, right. Yep. Here's another one.
A lot of changes along the way, developing, that sort of thing. And I think it's probably something that, it's happened over a little while, and it'll take a little while to really put it back on track.
This one says, here, there with soul.
Here, there with soul.
Well, that's clear.
Here, there with soul. Here, there with soul.
That's a good little reversal. Yeah, here, there with soul. Here's a bit of a funny one. This is on a woman who a younger man is interested in her.
Beautiful. I have a lot of knowledge, and he's just blue. He said he's so surprised that there aren't a bunch of men lining up. When I said, well, there could be.
And he's wanting old pussy.
He's wanting old pussy.
He's wanting old pussy.
That's funny.
He's wanting old pussy.
That's funny. Oh, God, reverse speech can get funny sometimes. Some of the reversals I've got. We'll play them all as the years go on with the show. We're up to show number, 95 now? Or 96? We're
getting pretty close.
Getting close to the 100th show. I don't know what we're on the 100th show, but we'll do something.
Yeah.
We'll do something significant. I'll work it out as the show gets closer. All right, here's the next reversal on.
Right. And here I was the CEO of Action in New South Wales, so obviously again in the administration and certainly the...
And hey, you see it's a worry?
Yes, a worry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, a worry.
Wow.
Yes, a worry.
Yeah, well, that's just his reverse speech telling him it's a worry. He's got to take note of it. Okay, next one along. Here we go.
In the dialogue, you just said, you shouldn't have said, you asked me that this is affecting you, isn't it?
I don't know what the story is behind this. Don't even know who it is. Simply says, I am sorry.
I am sorry.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
I
am sorry.
I don't know the background of this one, so I really can't comment. All right, where is the next one down? I've got through, but I'm still halfway through. I've got to say. Here's one of these unconscious commands. Oh, well, not unconscious, saboteur. This is a saboteur.
Fear of doing it on my own, although there's another part of me that likes to do it on my own.
And backwards, I am wanting you grief.
Oh, I am wanting you grief.
Oh, I am wanting you grief.
Very clear person.
Oh, I am wanting you grief.
So this woman is going to create a situation of grief in her life and then wonder why it's there. Okay? But in point of fact, it was orchestrated and decreed in her unconscious mind before it became conscious. Okay? Very common reversal. Very common scenario, I mean. The next one along.
That I wasn't happy about my parents still being stuck in the muck.
Right.
Remember, and they sort of disappeared up in the whirlwind.
Yep.
And whilst I'm not upset about it, I'm not, I just thought, oh, they're still in it. And off they went.
No, we already talked. This one says, I bless spot on my soul.
I bless spot on my soul.
Wow.
I bless spot on my soul.
So you can read that one two ways. Which way to read it? Is she blessing or spot, which is a stain? Is she, enjoying it, blessing it as in nurturing it, or is she blessing it as in turning it into good?
Yeah, trying to heal it or something.
Trying to heal it. So
yeah.
Take that both ways, couldn't you?
Definitely need more information before you...
Yeah, you need more than one reversal on that one before you go ahead with anything on that one. All right, okay. Next one along. Here we go.
And he'll either refuse to hear it and insist I'm wrong and say up yours and walk away, or he'll hear it, realise I'm right and be so hurt and embarrassed he'll walk away anyway.
This one says, I heard him.
I hurt him.
Oh, yeah.
I hurt him.
Wow.
I hurt him.
Don't know what she's talking about for us, but anyway, I hurt him. Speaks for itself. All right, here's the next one.
I don't know. I
just could ramble on about what was going on all back then if you wanted me to.
Yeah, just tell me a couple more stories. I know it's a world of heaven.
No, I know it's a world of heaven.
Wow.
No, I know it's a world of heaven.
Now I know.
No, I know it's a world
now I know it's a world of heaven. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I know it's a world of heaven.
Obviously.
No, I know it's a world of heaven.
Tuesday.
No, I know it's a world of heaven.
Well, I guess looking back on your life, you're talking about the past, looking back on your life, you can see the influence of Spirit, God, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been getting a real sense of that the last week or so, looking back on my life, how my life has molded me and led me to where I am now, you know.
Yeah. I can actually mark in my life there's life before reverse speech and life after reverse speech.
Pretty much the same way.
It's because it's made such a difference. I mean, it's actually on a few occasions saved me from myself.
Yeah.
Right. You know, and it's given me advice, and it doesn't tell you in you know, it didn't tell me don't do it. It told me you shouldn't, and I chose to follow that advice and was very glad later. Yeah. And so yeah. It's really been a big change.
Yeah.
Much more peaceful life, that's for sure.
Well, I'm very glad you came to reverse speech, Jeff. You're a very good, loyal friend, and you stuck with it through thick and thin.
Yeah. Well, things I'd been through previously had kind of prepared for me. Yeah. And then when everybody abandoned ship, I didn't have much choice, really.
The only one who stayed behind.
Well, I was just helping out in the office, and the next thing I know, they handed me the keys and said, "You're in charge."
There you were. Oh, dear me. When you're in the right place, bang! There you go, mate.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling God's still laughing about it.
Yes. I know it's a world of heaven. Let's play that reversal again.
No, I know it's a world of heaven.
Now I know.
No, I know it's a world of heaven. No, I know it's a world of heaven.
Great reversal. Great reversal. All right. Here's the next one. Okay.
I forget that. You know how you just think someone's on the same time you are automatically?
Yeah, right. I must get to be your honey.
Oh, yep, your honey.
Huh.
Oh, yep, your honey.
Wow.
Oh, yep, your honey.
Are you saying hang on?
Oh, am I?
Oh, yep, your honey.
Oh, yep, your honey.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, yep, your honey.
Oh, she's making a pass at me, and I'm...
Yeah. Hang on, wait a minute.
Oh, no, I don't want to go there. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's play it again, folks. She says I must get to be your honey, and I'm saying hang on.
Oh, yep, your honey.
Oh, yep, your honey. Your honey.
That's funny. That's funny. I'll be bothered. Oh, dear. All right, okay, so next one along. Where are we? This one here. Right.
And he left when I was about 11.
Uh-huh.
And then from 11 till 15, I had a drunk and abusive stepfather.
And this one says, I was the one who fell.
I was the one who fell.
Wow.
I was the one who fell.
Wow.
I was the one who fell.
Well, she had a drunk and abusive stepfather, she said.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one who fell. She was affected by it all. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
You know, I got to say something about that last reversal with you in it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Beyond what the funniness of it, it's actually showing us how the subconscious mind can hear the reversal and respond to it, and it can do it so quickly, you respond to her before she finishes saying her full sentence.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how quickly we hear it and respond to it in reverse.
Yeah, I know. It's just amazing, incredible.
It's an amazing process.
Staggering, yeah.
What's amazing about it is we're not even aware of it.
No, we're not. All right, here we have the next one.
I know, that's the thing that, you know, I raised with all the Catholic brainwashing, you shouldn't separate. I mean, I shouldn't have separated with him as soon as we got married. I mean, it's so wonderful now, but...
I should have separated him when we got married. In a dream, I can sense that fate.
In a dream, I can sense that fate.
Wow.
In a dream, I can sense
That's just the sort of thing you're talking about. That looking ahead, that premonition, or not what you're talking about, but it talks about the premonition side of reverse speech.
Yep.
And then we've got, this is a trance induction.
And now the muscles.
Oh, that's Deb Fitzgerald, who does all the homework.
Yep.
And she said, saw Sun Divine. I got it spelled as S-O-N, S-U-N, but it could very well be S-O-N. Saw Sun Divine. Oops, here we go.
Saw Sun Divine.
Wow.
Saw Sun Divine.
Wow.
Saw Sun Divine.
It's probably S-O-N, I would imagine.
I would think so, yeah.
I would say it's S-O-N. Yeah, wonderful reversal. Yep, and I train my practitioners to check out their own reversals. That's part of the homework assignment, to see what reversals they're putting off to their clients. Okay. All right, next one down.
That metaphor. What does the word metaphor mean? I think I know what it means. It's a picture or a thing that means something else.
It must name the myth.
It must name the myth.
Oh yeah.
It must name the myth.
Wow.
Must name the myth.
That's what metaphors do. They tap into our mythology. There's a whole mythology around metaphors, like Adam. You think you go into Adam and Eve and Garden of Eden, snake and river and, you know.
Yeah. Well, when metaphor, like when you say Adam, it brings up all kinds of pictures. Eve, the garden, God, the relationship between Adam and God, and brings up all that. You can't say all that at one time, so you use a metaphor in place. And Adam, and that brings up all those pictures, and you know what a person's talking about.
Must name the myth.
It must name the myth.
The metaphor triggers a variety of different emotions and subconscious pictures. One picture, one metaphor. That's why the unconscious does it. All right, next one along. Here we go.
I'm actually really setting it up all the time.
Setting what up?
That it gets confirmed.
That your soul is damned?
Yeah.
How?
Well, I'm just in my actions, in my...
And this one is, it's in my soul.
It's in my soul.
Oh, she's crying.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh, play that again. It's the forwards.
I'm actually really setting it up all the time.
Setting what up?
That it gets confirmed.
That your soul is damned?
Yeah.
How?
Well, I'm just in my actions, in my...
She's setting it up that her soul is damned, and the reversals is confirming it. It's in my soul.
It's in my soul.
Oh.
It's in my soul. It's in my soul.
Oh, my God. That's quite an amazing, deep reversal there.
Mm-hmm. Very sad.
Yeah, very sad indeed. Wow. That's... don't have any words for that. That reversal sums it up, doesn't it? All right. Oh, here's the next reversal. To describe the one we just heard. All in order, folks.
He doesn't help around the house very much unless I get after him for it. And he does the very bare minimum of it. It's just, it's
so sad.
It's just, yeah.
It's just,
oh yeah.
It's just,
and you can hear the sadness in her voice too. The voice is quivering. It's got that planet reversal again. You can hear the quiver in her voice backwards.
It's just,
wow.
It's just, it's just,
oh, all right, okay. And then we've got this reversal here.
I even marked it on the calendar when it shifted.
the night that it happened, my friend Cheryl was just telling me about how, what we believe we then create, and it just shifted, and that's when I just...
Backwards she says, I've been molested.
I've been molested.
I've been molested. I've been molested.
That was a wonderful reversal. It was enable us to talk about this molestation that she had as many years ago. So,
that's the gal that she didn't even remember it until she heard the reversal.
Oh, no, she remembered it. She hadn't told anyone.
Ah.
Here's one that she didn't remember. Hang on, let me see if I can pull it. You're getting two stories mixed up.
Okay.
Where's the one I can't... Oh, here's the one where she didn't remember it.
You're trying to tell... It's going its own way. It hasn't got the message that you don't need it to keep doing this.
Oh, I see. This is send your dick within daddy.
Send your dick within daddy.
Send your dick within daddy.
That lady had no memory of it.
Send your dick within daddy.
But she did over the next 2 weeks. She started the flashback. So
yeah. And then begins the healing.
Then the healing. Absolutely right. Yeah. All right. Okay. So next one along. It's a bit of a funny one. Okay. So on that question, what needs to happen to keep it moving?
What do I need to do to keep it moving? I need to stay on top of my office work. Keeping up with my quotes and getting them out on time and my following up on time.
This is what I call negative self-talk. See, in reverse speech all the time. My ass again, I am an idiot.
My ass again, I am.
My ass again, I am.
There we go.
My ass again, I am.
See it in reverse speech all the time. Negative self-talk. We beat ourselves up. We tell ourselves we're no good. And it's just sad. Here's another slum reversal. This is an interesting one. This woman has a slip of the tongue. She's talking about a new job, and she's meant to say she puts in at least $500 a month, but she had a slip of the tongue and said $50 a month instead.
I want to be in profit, which means I'd like to earn at least $50 a month from the program.
And backwards she says, my wolf in the slum.
My wolf in the slum.
My wolf in the slum. My wolf in the slum.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she's got that poverty consciousness. We're going to be out of time pretty soon, Jeff. I'm only even halfway through the session reversal, so I think what we might do, we might come back next week. Are you open to doing that too?
Oh, sure, if you want me back on.
Yeah, we'll finish all these session reversals off, and seeing I'm here, we'll take advantage, and then you fly me, and I'll fly home next day.
Yeah, that's right.
And don't forget, folks, your next training class starts April 21st. There's only 2 seats left. So if you want to join the class, go to reversespeech.com. Did I say .com? Go to reversespeech.com and click on the training, fill out the training application form, and I will give you a call back as soon as I can, and we'll set it all up for you. But only 2 seats left. Get in on this class. You want to get in a reverse speech. Well, pretty much at its inception, although it's been a long inception, 35 years, but I don't know, I just got a funny feeling. It's going to happen.
Yep.
So, thank you for joining us, folks, and see you next week. Bye-bye. Would you like to change your life? Maybe access your deepest potential? Do you have blocks that hold you back, or long-term issues you haven't been able to resolve? then reverse speech session work is for you. With reverse speech session work, your voice is recorded and then analysed for speech reversals. These reversals will give a detailed look into the unconscious mind and pinpoint precise reasons for current behavioural problems. Then following another recording, a series of metaphoric journeys into the unconscious mind are mapped out and delivered to you. These journeys will change deep unconscious structures and hence current behaviour. Change your life today. Sign up for reverse speech session work. Go to www.reversespeech.com or call 503.
Welcome to the Survive to Thrive Radio Network at www.survive2thrive.net. Times are getting tough for most of us, and being prepared has never been more important. All of our hosts strive to keep you well informed so that you can achieve optimum health in all areas of your life. If you feel that the shows and website are informative, please share this information with your friends and family. If you would like to see certain topics covered, please let us know. Join us on Facebook to help spread the word. You can find the link at the bottom right of the Survive to Thrive homepage. EnerHealth Botanicals is the sole sponsor for this network, providing you not only with important information, but also with highly effective products that produce real results, such as EnerFood, coconut milk powder, liver cleanse, Cocoa Mojo, Silymarin, NutriCafe, and introducing the new 40-day, 40-night organic preparedness pail. A preparedness supply unlike any other on the market today. Supporting EnerHealth supports both this network and your own health. Without good health, we go nowhere. Go to survivetothrive.net and click on the EnerHealth banner on the top right for automatic discounts, or call them at 866-762-9238. That's 866-762-9238. You can also go to their website at www.enerfood.com. That's ENERF like Frank, OOD like dog.com. Enerfood.com. A big thank you to all of our listeners already taking the products that EnerHealth offers. We truly appreciate it. We thank you for your support and encourage you to listen often to stay informed during these crucial times.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Hawk coming to you live. It's 3/9/2018. It's a Friday night show. And oh, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to go to Ezekiel 38 again, but I'm going to go to verse 10, okay? Thus saith the Lord God, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages,